Hello. I'm just getting set up here. This is impromptu, as usual. There you go. There you go. How is everyone? This is my normal little lunch break time for myself between calls. And yesterday, and actually the live we did last week, I'm getting crazy feedback. You guys are enjoying these early afternoon-ish or even the early morning live streams. Much more than I thought anybody would, to be honest. I probably got 15 emails I woke up to this morning on people. I love that you're going live early in the morning. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I'll try to fit it in. Maybe I'll schedule it. Well, who knows? But we'll work out something. So, how is everyone? Huh? Are we all living our best lives? Is that what we're doing? We living our best lives? Being new self? Is that what we're doing? I hope. Yeah, Hawkeyes. Happy Tuesday, bitch. I'm noticing that some of the people that were here yesterday are here again today. Yay! I'll try to fit these in. I didn't think anybody would poop. That's her agreeing. That's her agreeing. She wants me to go live during the day. Don't you poop? It's the neighbors' dogs. They're barking, so she's barking. If you're new here, she talks through the dogs, like through the walls. Oh, Lord. I won't be in group tonight. I'm going to be with my SP this evening. Oh, snap. Love it. That's a good reason not to be there. That's a very good reason. Clearly, we need some updates there, Midtown. We need some updates to this scenario. Hey, Kim, what are your thoughts on manifesting a celeb SP? Manifesting a celebrity is absolutely no different than manifesting a regular perpetrator, like a regular person. It's just people tend to put celebrities up on an obnoxious pedestal, like 70,000 miles away from them pedestal, and that's not reality. Or that's not my reality. So do I think it's possible? I know it's possible. I have a video on my channel of a success story. And I have other celebrity manifestation success stories. I just haven't put them in videos. So I know it's possible. Decide it's possible for you. Let's see. Hold on. Helen, beautiful bestie, as per usual. Bestie, I hope you are having a beautiful day. Got a BBL yesterday and know my unfolding is happening. P.S. You are looking beautiful. Oh, God, I just love you, Helen. Thank you. And look at you getting movement in that 3D. BBLs are movement, in my opinion, right? And I'm glad you know that it's unfolding, because it is. Because it is. Amber, thank you very much. Manifested celeb SP moving from the UK to New York City. But sometimes I still doubt that it's possible for a relationship between us since he's so famous. Well, I guess it's not a coincidence that I randomly answered that one celebrity question before I started doing the super chats. I guess that's not a coincidence. Huh? Do you agree? I hope you do. It's not a coincidence. So, why are you doubting it? Just because they're a celebrity? Just because they have a few more followers on social media? Does that make them so special? They're not. They're not. And I don't mean it in a negative way. I'm just saying they are no different. They are not different humans than you and I. They just have a couple more followers. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Okay, they're in a movie or they're in a band or they're on TV. So, big deal. And the more you think of them that way, the easier it's going to be for you. Clearly, you've already manifested movement. See what I'm saying? It's not impossible. There's nothing impossible. Nothing. All subjects. Nothing impossible. Eric S. Williams, thank you very much. You are amazing, and I love you, my sweet friend. Thank you for inspiring me and others. Eric, I just love you. You bring such a positive vibe to our little HBIC community, and I appreciate you. I see all the comments. I see you. I see you posting the timestamps. I see it all. Don't have time to answer every single comment anymore, but I see them, and I appreciate you. And thank you very much. Limitless Queen Betch, thank you very much. Is it normal getting used to no movement in the 3D? Yes, but I don't want you to see it as you're getting used to no movement per se. I think everyone, this is just my opinion, I think that everyone thinks this way, that if they're not seeing direct, actual, physical, touching, tangible movement, okay, or something on their phone from whatever they're manifesting or whoever they're manifesting, that implies no movement. It does not imply no movement. So you're not getting used to no movement. See what I'm saying? So flip your perspective on that. It's not no movement. Your 3D physical body may not be seeing the changes within specific person's mind or anything else you're manifesting. You might not be seeing that with your human eyeballs, but that does not mean there's no movement. So if anything, I actually do think that you meant that as a positive. I do. Meaning that you're not spiraling, you're not getting triggered by your 3D, right? So that, yeah, of course that's always going to be a good thing, because who the hell wants to spiral? It feels like shit, right? Who wants to feel like shit? No one, I don't think. So it's good that you're not getting upset by the lack of your 3D eyeballs seeing things, but just know, and honestly, I think everyone should be looking at their 3D no matter what they're experiencing and deciding, well, it's the unfolding. Because I know I'm choosing to be new self. If I'm choosing to be new self, then I've got nothing to worry about. If I am my new version of self, okay? If I know that and I'm choosing that comfortably, moment after moment, we can't be denied what we're manifesting. We can't be denied it. That's impossible. And I know for some who struggle to believe in manifesting, that if we're not seeing something right in our face, that it can feel like it's not working. It is always working. It's always working. The 3D, sincerely, is always waiting on you. You really are giving it direction. It might not always feel that way, but you are, by who you're being or by where your awareness is. You're dictating and deciding what's out here. So I think that, is it good that you're not getting maybe like frustrated by your 3D? Yeah, I call that really good, right? Because again, frustration don't feel good. And frustration and being upset and spiraling is always, in my opinion, because we are literally and logically interpreting our 3D. You feel neutral with SP. To me, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Neutral in what way? That you're not having negative thoughts? That you're not sweating them? And listen, some people have the experience of when they start to feel neutral towards their specific person, that, they have a panic moment. Like, oh my God, what does that mean? Does that mean I don't want them anymore? No, it means you've probably been in a habit of being high intensity anxiety over your specific person. You've probably been in a state of consistently stressing and worrying about specific person, that now that you're rising in consciousness and starting to feel more calm, more centered, not stressing out over the 3D, that neutral is one of the first places that we skim through. And again, some people panic in that moment thinking, oh my God, I must not be doing enough for my manifestation, or I must be doing something wrong, or what if I'm losing interest? No, you've just broken through that habit of consistently being in anxiety and stressing it. Do you see what I mean? So I think it's a good thing. Manifesting Maven, thank you very much. Kim, I've seen through the illusion. I know who I am without question. I haven't felt joy and love like this in a long time. Thank you. Oh, girl, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. That is the best feeling, in my opinion. That is the best feeling, and it is the best place to be or have your awareness on. That is the best of the best. So the way I see it, as you keep returning to this, right? Because even seeing through the illusion, we're still consciousness. We're still consciousness choosing, or you can look at it as we are still the I am choosing, right? Choosing the experience we're having here, choosing to be this individual version of consciousness. But I'm excited for you, and I hope that includes nuggets for tonight. That is awesome. The Indie 87, Kim, signed up in Tinder while manifesting SP. Part 2, see my, wait, what? Hold on. Kim signed up in Tinder while manifesting SP. Part 2, see my SC reflected back at me, but feels weird. Have been in no contact and no always movement. I am not going to lie to you. I do not understand your question. Is it partly to see my self-concept reflected back at me, but feels weird? Meaning, did you get on Tinder to see what kind of a response and reaction, what kind of action you're getting from the people on Tinder, so you can see your own reflection back at you? Is that what you mean by that? I'm going to need you to answer that for me before I continue, because I'm not sure. Yes. Okay, it is. All right. So, listen, man, you need to spell shit out to me. You need to spell it out. Okay? Why does it feel weird? First of all, why does it feel weird? Do you feel like you're betraying your SP manifestation because you're on Tinder? And to see your self-concept reflected back to you. Okay, let me ask you this. Why do you feel necessary to do that? Why do you feel that's necessary? Are you not trusting your decision? Are you not believing in who you are? Are you not having your awareness on who you want to be? Why are you doubting? That to me sounds like doubting. Because it's like I have no interest in these people. You have no interest in them because you have your focus on SP. So then I don't understand your reason for doing it. Not that I have an issue with you doing it. I don't give a shit if you're on Tinder. I don't care if you're, checking other people out. I could give a shit. And people do this all the time. But what I'm saying is the motive behind it, the intention behind it. And I don't mean it's a nasty intention, nasty motive. I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, listen. There is something I'm hearing in that question. Okay? I'm hearing it. I'm hearing doubt somewhere. I'm hearing doubt. I'm hearing questioning. Am I wrong? 2 honest reasons. 1, I'm human and I have a sexual needs. I hear you, okay? I hear you on that. All right. And also, I think because I haven't dated in 10 years. So to me, I'm just having some fun as I'm manifesting a specific person, because I don't see anything wrong with that personally. That's my personal opinion. But you have no interest in these people. I don't blame you. I get that. But where you're placing your awareness then will be important. Do you see what I'm saying? There's always that gray area of manipulating the 3D. Manipulating versus having fun and living life. I would prefer you were in this category. Having fun and living your life. But if it's because there is the underlying fear that I may not manifest my specific person, what if I can't manifest them? So I need to dabble other places. And again, I don't judge you if that's what it is, but I want to help you get what you want. So we always want to be 100% authentic. And I don't think you're lying to me. It's not what I'm saying. This is for yourself when you're all alone with your own thoughts. You always want to be 100% authentic to yourself and ask yourself questions. You know, why am I desiring this? Why do I want to do this? Is it because of an underlying fear? If that's an underlying fear that's existing, okay, my place in awareness needs to move. See what I'm saying? So, my thoughts on it, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Oh, Bizette! Hello. Probably saying your name wrong, but I know you. I recognize you. How are you? My mom hates my girlfriend because she's already married, but we genuinely love each other. My girlfriend knows my mom hates her, so she remains very upset and asks to break up whenever we meet. Please guide, I can't lose her. Okay, first of all, where you're placing your awareness. All right? First of all, well, I guess this is second of all. Your mom hates your girlfriend for whatever reasons. Your girlfriend's now aware of it, so now she's stressing out over it. That's who you are aware of being. Do you understand that? Do you see that? You are aware of being the version of yourself that is in the placement of my mother hates my girlfriend and my girlfriend keeps breaking up with me because she knows my mother don't like her. Why are we just accepting what's happening between mom and girlfriend? Why don't we place our awareness on the version of yourself where everybody loves each other? They get along great. Your mom realizes that you're in love and she accepts who you love to make your life a little easier. And your girlfriend gets over it about your mom. They end up loving each other. You can't believe how quickly that worked out, that they both get along so well. Why not take a look at it from that perspective, meaning placing your awareness there instead of feeling or probably bracing for impact every single time you have plans to see your girlfriend. See what I mean? Because you don't want to brace for impact fearing that she's going to dump you. Okay? Nobody wants to feel like that. That doesn't feel good. On top of, she don't really want to break up with you. She is just reflecting the fear you have of losing her. She don't really want to break up with you. She wouldn't still be with you. Let's talk literal, logical, regular 3D world muggle shit for a minute. She wouldn't bother even having anything to do with you if she really didn't want to be with you, right? Listen, some people, and this all depends on what your belief about peeps are. Some people like that push and pull attention in relationships. So the begging for her not to leave you, I'm sure she's enjoying. Hence why I say, let's decide that they get along and she doesn't act that way anymore. See what I mean? So place your awareness there. That's what I would do. And like I said, that fear of losing her, you're the version of self that confidently, comfortably knows that you two have, a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. You got to ask yourself, why are you afraid of losing her? What What does that feel like? That the thought of losing her, is it the fear of abandonment? Is the fear of, seeing her with someone else? Is it the fear of, relationships don't work out for you? Really think about what you're identifying with right now. Hence why I think change your awareness. Place the awareness on comfortably knowing you are loved, you are worthy and deserving of love, you are worthy and deserving of a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with her. She is showing up as her best version, right? She's reflecting your knowing that you are more than enough for an amazing relationship. You are wanted, you are chosen, you are desired. See what I'm saying? You are pursued, you are desired by her. Okay? So, I almost lost it. Hold on. Summer, thank you very much. In a place of, I'm so glad I don't have to worry about being single, relationship issues whenever it comes up. My friend reflected to me, SP loves me. That is awesome, Summer. That is awesome. Here's what I found. And there's Siri right on time. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to read that. That sounds like you are in an amazing place. So, and how interesting, your friend reflected that SP loves me. Well, duh. Was that ever a question? We know this. We know that that's who you're choosing to be. That's where your awareness is, right? Because you are worthy and deserving of the most amazing relationship with the best version of him. Duh. Well done, Summer. Well done. Lupita Ortiz, hello. But it didn't come with a message. Thank you for the super chat. I will tell you, Lupita, just so you know, you sent me a blank email. I didn't know if it was maybe just a mistake, but it came blank. Just an empty, nothing in it email. So if you meant for something to be in it, resend it. Okay? Okay. I am hoping to not destroy your name. Is it Najin? Najin? Paramari? I'm not good with the names. Thank you very much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. You can correct me in the channel membership. Angel Summer, thank you very much. Spiraled a bit over old 3P, staying with SP. I'm like, why does that sound familiar to me? I think I don't know if you posted a super chat or maybe put it in the chat. And maybe yesterday's live. Why does that feel familiar to me? Well, all right. Why did we spiral? Do you hear me? Why? Why are we spiraling? Is it the fear of losing SP? You did on the other live. Okay, I knew I'm like, why do I know this already? Is it the fear of losing SP? Hey, Britt. You just reminded me of something I need to do with Britt. Okay, Angel. It's the fear of losing your SP. Why? Why are you afraid of losing? Okay, I know the details. I know the details. I know the logical and literal sense of the details of what has happened. But when it comes to you, who are you being? Now, we all know that third parties are usually, it's an indicator of not good enough. Usually, okay? Not a priority, not chosen, are connected to not good enough. So we know that that was alive in a version of yourself at some point, because you and I have already had live stream chit chat. So that sounds to me like that belief you're resonating with again. So, and that's not for you to beat yourself up. That's for you to say, okay, I got triggered. I got upset over this 3D circumstance because it's making me feel this type of way. So what am I believing in more? The 3D reality? When I know that I'm the one that is dictating reality? I'm the one projecting into reality, right? Essentially, you are your own reality, just like you are your own universe, your own God, right? So if you know that, and something out here is meaning more to you, you know automatically your awareness is in the wrong place. In my opinion, the wrong place. So you want to remind yourself who you are choosing to be. Feeling better now, but last night I had some fearful thoughts of him choosing her over me. And what is that? Number one, it's a fearful thought. It's all it is. It's just a friggin' thought. It's just a thought. Thoughts are just little vehicles to other realities. It's not a fact. It's not a fact. Thoughts are choice. What we experience in reality is choice. Doesn't always feel like choice, but it's choice. So return to your decision to be new self. The self that doesn't have any limiting beliefs around love, around anything. Your true self is unconditional love. It's limitless. It's flawless. So these fears that are coming up are not necessarily your higher self, your I amness. It's just an opportunity to another reality. Do you see what I mean? It's not a hidden message. It's not a hidden warning. It's, do I like how that thought makes me feel? No, I do not. Is that what I want to experience in my reality? No, I do not. Return to your decision. I know it's not always easy when we're dealing with third parties. I know it's not. I know it's uncomfortable. But it's only uncomfortable because the attention is more on the 3D circumstance versus on the awareness of what you want to experience, who you want to be. Do you see what I mean? We're believing in this more. You're believing in separation, and there is no separation, right? There is none. Return to your decision. To anybody that's new, return to your decision simply means choose to be the version of yourself that has exactly what you are desiring, what you're wanting to manifest. Choose to be the you that already has it. And if it feels too resistive to believe that you already have it, and you already do, because every single thing is happening right now in this moment, and you have access to all versions of yourself right now in this moment, simply because of who you are. Your true form, your true self, the shapeless, formless, consciousness, pure, unadulterated consciousness. I know for some of you that's going, woo, right over your head. I get it. Let me Kim it down. It means you can really manifest anything you want. Absolutely anything and anyone. Some people struggle with that, struggle to believe and accept that because it sounds cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I know it does. I thought it was too. And I was very skeptical. Very skeptical. I didn't believe any of this shit. And I really did think it was shit. Okay? I wish you all knew me before I became this. Be nice. This, okay? Just saying. I doubted. I thought it was crazy. I thought people were talking out of their ass. Some people still do talk out of their ass, but just saying. It's real. It's really real. Okay? Decide to be the version of self who has the desire. You don't have to believe that you physically have it in the 3D you're staring at right now. You can accept that you don't physically see it right in front of you, but you can still believe that it is unfolding to it. That's what you're experiencing. And the unfolding doesn't always make sense. I say this all the time, so it probably gets repetitive to people that are always around me. But the unfolding, the bridge of incidents, and even instant manifestations have a bridge of incidents, okay? Even instant manifestations do. However, the unfolding doesn't always make sense. And that's where people trip up when manifesting. Because when we are taking the time to literally, logically look at our 3D and look at it and say, my SP hasn't said anything to me like he wants to get back together or she wants to get back together. They're not acting like they want to be with me. So this can't be working. They're not showing up any different. They're still acting like old twats. They're still with third party. Or they haven't contacted me in 6 months or a year or 10 years. So how can I believe this is working? How can I give in to this and trust that it's really going to happen for me? And when you're doubting like that, stop yourself. Take an inventory of the last couple years of your life and ask yourself, does your life match where your mind had been? Is your reality a match to your dominant thoughts? And the answer is going to be yes. The answer is going to be yes. So there you go. You've been unconsciously, very, very successfully manifesting your reality your entire life. So you can trust this. You don't have to trust me. You don't got to trust other people in videos on the internet, right? You don't have to. You can test this yourself, but it's real. And you're doing it every moment. You're choosing who you are every moment, even if you're not consciously thinking that. That doesn't matter. Your inner chatter is telling you who you are and what you believe. See what I'm saying? So girl, who are you being? Who are you being? Where is your awareness? Place it on the version of you that has the manifestation. Your SP ain't going anywhere. He ain't going anywhere. I know that's easy for me to say being on this side of it, but I'm telling you, this is why I take such pleasure in saying, I told you so. It's my favorite thing because it works. Okay, Angel? Bubba, thank you very much. I don't know why I see that name Bubba and I instantly think of Bubba Gump shrimp. Hi, Kim. I need your opinion. I struggle with depression and anxiety. I get stuck in hopelessness and negativity. I really want SP, but this depression needs to fuck off. Any thoughts or tips? Thank you. Yes. Well, I am of the belief that you can heal yourself of depression and anxiety by deciding to be the version of yourself that doesn't have it. However, what that bridge of incidents may look like to you, because there's, might be a chance that you don't instantly think you can just decide to be a depression-free or anxiety-free self. Sometimes a bridge of incidents includes going to the doctors, getting medical help if necessary, talking to someone, right? Sometimes it includes that. And there's not a damn thing wrong with that. If we feel that we are sincerely struggling with depression, I would start affirming that you no longer have it and feel free to contact a 3D world doctor and get yourself help, right? How we feel up here should always be our number one priority. Feeling good up here, really, it needs to be our number one at all times, because this is how we're creating our world around us, right? Who wants to feel like shit all the time? I, in my past, have had my bouts of depression and anxiety, so I understand and I know it feels like you're in the pits of hell. Okay? I know. So reaching out in the 3D for help is always a thing. if you feel it's necessary. At the same time, be putting your awareness on the version of yourself that no longer has it. You feel calm, you feel centered, you feel peaceful. And know, depending on what you believe in, whether you believe in a universe or in God, know that that is what is in you. That's what your heart is, right? People think of soul. It's your I amness. Your I amness is God, universe, higher power, source energy. That's who you are. So when you have a desire to be free of something like that, let alone all the other desires you have, because they're all included. It's the word of God or word of universe within you. You're not doing it alone, right? So start putting your awareness on feeling happy, calm, centered, always mentally healthy, as well as being the version of yourself that has your desires, whether it's a specific person or anybody else or anything else. That's what I would do. And to be honest, that's what I did. In the early days of my journey, I was a really heavy scripter back then. And I've shared the anxiety shit. I don't know if I've ever shared about the depression thing. I feel like I have. And that was a long time ago. But I scripted it, that I was anxiety free. And I literally wrote that sentence. I am anxiety free. I feel good all the time. I'm finally happy. I finally enjoy being alive. Stuff like that. Yeah. I said stuff about that. I don't like to bring it up and bring anybody down if they're feeling not great today, but I know what it feels like to struggle with thoughts of not being here anymore. And it's not fun. It's not a fun place to be. And you have the power within yourself, whether you actually believe that or not in this moment. I didn't believe it either. To be free from it with a decision, with a choice. But again, sometimes the unfolding includes going to a doctor, and that is perfectly okay. Right? That doesn't make you less of a manifester. Duh, we're living in the 3D. Right? We're existing in the 3D. We're just now awake and aware of our mind giving us the experiences in the 3D. So that is what I would do if I were you, and it is what I did, for what it's worth. Okay? The Indy 87, again, thank you very much. Kim, not a question, but suggestion. But HBIC, Matt, and... Oh, meet, you mean? And greet or retreat soon. I would love to do that, to be honest. Another HBIC and I were just talking about that last week, our girl Renee. I am open to that, yes. I would love to do a private HBIC something that don't have to cost, because I want everyone to have access. I want everyone to be able to come. I know that's thinking out of the box, right? That's what manifesting is. But yeah, I'm open to it. And give me suggestions. I'm open to them. 100%. I am open. Princess A, thank you very much. Kim, SP and I are together, but he lives with kids and wife who he says he hates. Tells me he's working on leaving her, but then recently planning to invest $100,000 on renovating the home for his kids. What the fuck? Well, all right, let's take a step back. That sounds like you're seeing that through the filter of a limited version of yourself. So I often say on this channel that you are always, yes, manifesting maven, I am. Like I said, give me these suggestions. We'll work something out. Okay, back to Princess. So, and anybody new, you are always interpreting, perceiving your 3D world and all the circumstances in your life. You are perceiving them through filtered glasses. So each state of consciousness is a new set of filter glasses. Okay? So another way of saying state of consciousness is another version of self or another reality. So we have access to the infinite choices of what filter glasses we're putting on. So it sounds to me like through your filter, so this is where you're placing your awareness, you heard he's planning to invest $100K into renovating the home for his kids. I think you heard that as, so he's not going to leave. He's investing more money there. He's taking care of the wife, the kids, the whatever. All right. So first of all, he's a dad. He has kids. And he sounds like a very responsible dad, although he is in a predicament because he's in love with someone else. But that doesn't make him a bad dad. So I'm looking at it as, well, good. He's investing money into the house that his kids live in. He's taking care of his kids. Why does that have to imply anything outside of that? It doesn't. But it does if you're looking at it through the filtered glasses of I'm not chosen. I'm not a priority. I'm with my SP, but SP is with someone else. 2, I'm not chosen. That's where I think your awareness is. So that sounds to me like a reflection of the limiting belief of not good enough. Not good enough is like the granddaddy of I'm not chosen and I'm not a priority. So, because you wouldn't have interpreted it any other way. Do you see what I mean? Anything that we get triggered by, upset by, or even the good things like happy about and things like that, it's always relative to who you're being, who you are aware of being, right? So when something like that pops up, or even just the fact if our SP has a third party and it's bugging us, which understand, like literally and logically, I get why it might bug us, but I'm saying, even though there's a third party, how does it make you feel? That investment isn't the issue. Him wanting to renovate the home that his children live in isn't the issue. That's not the problem today. The issue is there's a third party, right? So who are you being? Who do you believe you are? Place your awareness on being the version of you that knows I'm more than enough. I'm more than a priority, right? I'm the best damn thing to happen to him or any person I choose to be with, right? I'm always chosen. I'm always wanted. I'm desired. I'm pursued, right? I'm more than enough. I'm the best of the best. Nobody can be better than you in your own reality. But you want to look at it there because to me, that's just another circumstance reflecting that limiting belief. So I would totally get my eyeballs off of that. And I would do my best to detach from the current 3D and focus on being the you that has the full relationship that you desire. See what I'm saying? Place your awareness on that. Put your focus there. Really, to summarize, to Kim manifesting down, if you want to experience something, if you want to manifest something, put that in your awareness. That's what you should be focusing on. Not what the 3D is doing that bugs you. Not the current circumstance that's upsetting you. If we want to get rid of circumstances, if we want things to change in the 3D, we've got to change who we believe we are. Who we believe we are is the only cause of what is experienced out here. And for, some, I know that might be triggering to hear at first, but I look at it as, doesn't that make you feel empowered? Especially if you are aware that you've been thinking shit most of your existence or worrying about shit, like getting into relationships and then fearing they're going to leave you or they're going to cheat on you or they're, I guess cheating is them choosing someone else. And third parties aren't always people. Their job, their friends can also be third parties. Anything that looks like an obstacle in the 3D to you In between you and your person is a third party. So what we as humans, and we are all conditioned initially to do this, is we focus on what we don't like. We focus on what's making us unhappy, what's stressing us out, what we're afraid of. And if there's not an actual circumstance right now in the 3D, we then prepare for circumstances to happen. So we prepare for the worst. We prepare ourselves because we think we are protecting ourselves doing that. No, we're not. We're not protecting ourselves. We're making a decision to be that version of ourselves. So instead, you want to put the focus on being the you that has your desire. Put the focus on what you want to experience, not what you don't like. That's what get things to change. That's what will get things to move. So if there's any type of question that he may never leave, he might not ever have that full relationship, back over to who you're being. Always go back to self, new self. Okay? Leo, member for 1 month. Thank you very much. It enough to know that you are getting your manifestation instead of thinking you have it already? Manifesting Hbic. I feel like it can create resistance, so I just visualize and go to the end and tell myself that because of this, I am getting Hbic. What creates resistance? What do you feel is creating a resistance? Thinking you already have SP? That feels resistive? And if so, why? But yes, knowing that you will have the relationship that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I know that there are others in the community who have said that if you think of your manifestation or you having your desire, like I will have the relationship, I will have SP, is keeping it away from you. That's only if you believe that. That's that creator's personal belief around tense, around words. But that doesn't mean it has to be true for you. See what I mean? So if it brings you peace, if it feels less resistive to look at your 3D as unfolding to you getting your manifestation, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And if it feels too resistive, like to anybody else listening, if it feels too resistive to tell yourself you already have it. Now, just because I make videos, I'm gonna say the truth, right? You do already have it. I know it literally and logically it doesn't feel like you do, but you do. You do because of who you are. That's how you already have it, right? All timelines, all realities, past, present, future is now. I know it does not feel that way, but it is. It is. That's how you have the ability to choose any version of yourself or any reality. However, there's nothing wrong with thinking, I'm gonna get it. It's on the way. It's unfolding too. There's nothing wrong with doing that. And I can tell you that from personal experience. So, yeah, it's enough. Bizette again, thank you very much. Thank you, Kim. I love you. Oh, I love you too. I appreciate you. Yeah, she loves me and won't leave me, but she's hurt that mom doesn't like her. But I'll apply what you said, and I love the way you pronounce my name. Yeah, it's a little bit wrong, but that's okay. I love you. I love that you also told me, yeah, it's a little bit wrong, but oh, I love that. I figured it was gonna be. I butcher names. I can't help it. Unless it's something simple, I'll probably mess it up. That is my limiting belief about myself. So, good. Please do apply it. Because I love that you are already in the awareness that your girl does love you. She does want to be with you. But Let's erase the pain. I was gonna say heal, but let's fix that relationship between your mom and her. Let's fix that, right? You change your awareness so we can get those two to like each other, right? And then everything is peaceful. That's the way I see it. Gemma, thank you very much. Need a judge that I can still get SP back despite no movement, time, circumstances. Please shout at me. I need a slap that things can change and he wants me. Yeah, Gemma. Yeah, Gemma. Gemma. First of all, do I need to remind you that there is always movement? Even if you're not seeing it with your physical 3D eyes, there is always something happening, always. But, Gemma, what are you aware of? Who are you being? Where is your focus? Where is your focus in awareness? Who are you choosing to be? What is the real inner chatter? And I mean real. What if I have invented the ability to get inside your mind from right here and I could just push a button and I got to see all of your thoughts and inner conversations with self for the last 6 months? What am I really going to see? What is really going on in your mind? What are you really festering on? I have a feeling, and I'm usually right, that you're focusing on circumstances, 3D, logical, literal 3D, separation. None of that fucking matters. What matters is who you're choosing to be, where you're putting that focus. Yes, there's nothing you could say to me that would get me to say you can't have your manifestation. Nothing, even the cuckoo taboo. Nothing would get me to say that. You can have it. You can manifest your specific person. There is no other person on the planet that can deflect consciousness. But you have to be the one to place your awareness on that. You do. You do. Not on what you've experienced in the 3D. I don't care if it's been 10,000 decades since you heard from him last. Okay? I don't care. I would comfortably say, yeah, that's who you've been being. That's where your awareness is. You are the version of self that isn't getting any movement in the 3D, is afraid that too much time has gone by, is afraid that there's too many circumstances in the 3D. I've seen nothing. I've experienced nothing. I'm not even getting BBLs. I'm getting nothing to confirm who I want to be. So if that's where the focus and awareness is, that's what you're going to keep experiencing, because we are so magically powerful that who we believe we are is going to be what we experience. So get your fucking eyeballs off the current 3D. Detach. And start deciding that you know comfortably that that 3D is unfolding to it. It is. It is. If you want to speed this thing along, return to your decision. Return, okay? That's about enough yelling I'm going to do today. But here's your virtual slap. Return to your decision. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be the version of you that is always feeling like nothing's happening? Too many circumstances. It's been forever since I heard from SP or heard anything good from SP. Does that feel good? Does that make you feel like you're watching the unfolding to your manifestation? No, the fuck it doesn't. It probably makes you feel like shit. So who do you want to be? What do you want to experience? Listen. Don't get caught up in logic, okay? You can embody the feeling of being in a relationship. You can. You can allow yourself to get into your imagination and imagine what your life would be like, what it would look like, what it would feel like, having the fulfillment of that manifestation, having the relationship back. The more often you're entertaining that, getting into your imagination, focusing on what you want to experience, the quicker it's going to come. But if we're so stuck on circumstances and conditions, or the one that bugs me the worst, okay, I'll be honest, the one that irritates me the most, it's not you, Gemma. The one that is my biggest pet peeve is I'm manifesting a specific person, okay? I'm manifesting them, doing all my techniques, but I don't want this to happen. I want the relationship, I want to be with SP, but I don't want this to happen. I don't want this. I know I don't control the how, but I don't want that to happen. I just want the manifestation, but I don't want this to happen in the 3D. Or I don't want that over there to happen either. I want these two things in the middle to not happen so I can have my manifestation. So who the fuck are you being? Are you being the version of yourself that has your manifestation? Or are you being the version of yourself that is so wrapped up in stopping things in the middle? So all of our focus, all of our awareness is on, I don't want these things to happen. I don't want this to happen. I don't want the order of events to happen. I don't want this manifestation to come in before this manifestation. But you're not trying to control the how at the same time. You're not. That's not you putting all the focus in your 3D reality. Huh? Put your fucking focus on you having the desire. Don't you worry how it unfolds. The more time you are wasting and stressing over, I don't want this to happen, but I don't want that to happen, and I don't like this. And, well, he hasn't texted me enough. He hasn't said good morning the right way. That was me. He only said morning. How was it him loving me? You couldn't write good morning beautiful? You could only write morning. Or he only writes hi. Or if I ask him questions, he just says yes, no. That's not love. He doesn't love me. I want more texts. I want more phone calls. I want more of this. I want more of that. But I'm manifesting marriage. So where is your awareness? On the horse shit in the 3D, or you being the version of yourself that's fucking married? That one's my biggest pet peeve, just saying. But put it on, Gemma. Put it on the end. Okay? All right. I'm going to do one more, and then I do have to go. Ooh, where'd it go? There we are. Bryn Drescher, member for 3 months. Thank you very much. Hi, Kim. I just want you to know how grateful I am for you. I'm unfolding perfectly, just not always comfortably, as it should be at times. Anyway, love you and me too in all phases and states. Bryn, thank you so much. I'm grateful for you, and I appreciate you. And I love you too. That was so nice. You used your membership chat for that. Thank you very much. That was very sweet. Jeez, that got me all zhuzhy. On this note, I must go. I do have a coaching call in approximately 11 minutes. So I love you all. I appreciate you. I am going to do my best to do more early afternoon or, late morning live streams, because the feedback I've been getting, like I said in the beginning of this, Apparently you guys like that, so I will do that. So, be good. Be good until we talk again, okay? Who are you being? Get your eyeballs off the 3D. Stop listing all the because why. I'm afraid I can't have this because of this. Or the yeah buts. Yeah, I tell you to put your awareness over here and you give me the yeah but. Yeah, but I already did that. And it didn't work. Did you let it work? Did you let it unfold? No. See what I'm saying? Don't do any of that. Decide who you want to be. Okay? Put the focus on what you want. I'm telling you, you can have it. You can have it. Who are you aware of being? All right? I'll see you maybe tomorrow.